Have you ever struggled to stand up for yourself without feeling like you're being too pushy? Standing up for yourself doesn't have to mean being confrontational or aggressive. In fact, it's possible to assert yourself in a way that's both respectful and effective. Today, we're going to explore some key strategies for doing just that. We'll be covering the importance of self-awareness, using I statements, active listening, and more. Understanding your own needs and values is crucial for standing up for yourself. When you know what's important to you, you can communicate those things more clearly to others. This self-awareness is the foundation for assertiveness. Without it, you might find yourself getting defensive or reactive in situations where you need to stand up for yourself. Your values and needs are unique to you, and that's what makes them important. Taking the time to reflect on what's important to you can help you clarify your thoughts and feelings. This clarity will serve you well when you need to express yourself assertively. Being clear about your values also helps you set boundaries and make decisions that align with what's important to you. By being more aware of your own needs and values, you'll be better equipped to express yourself in a way that's assertive, yet respectful. This is the first step in learning to stand up for yourself without being aggressive. When expressing yourself assertively, it's essential to use I statements. This simple technique can help you communicate your feelings and needs without sounding confrontational. For example, instead of saying "you always do this," you could say, "I feel frustrated when this happens." Using I statements helps to own your feelings and experiences, rather than blaming others. This can help prevent defensiveness and promote more constructive conversations. When you use I statements, you're more likely to be heard and understood by others. The power of I statements lies in their ability to express your feelings without attacking others. This subtle shift in language can make a big difference in how your message is received. By taking ownership of your feelings and experiences, you can communicate more effectively and assertively. Practicing the use of I statements can become a natural part of your communication style. With a little practice, you'll find that it's easier to express yourself assertively without being aggressive. Active listening is another critical component of assertive communication. When you truly hear and understand others, you're more likely to have a respectful and productive conversation. This means giving the speaker your full attention, avoiding distractions, and making an effort to understand their perspective. Active listening involves more than just hearing words, it also involves paying attention to nonverbal cues. This can help you better understand the speaker's emotions and needs. By showing that you're engaged and interested in the conversation, you can build trust and rapport with others. When you listen actively, you're more likely to respond thoughtfully and assertively, rather than react impulsively. This can help prevent miscommunications and conflicts. Active listening is a skill that takes practice, but it's worth the effort. By becoming a better listener, you can improve your relationships and communicate more effectively. Maintaining a calm tone and body language is also essential for assertive communication. When you're calm and composed, you're more likely to be perceived as confident and assertive, rather than aggressive or confrontational. This means being mindful of your tone, facial expressions, and body language. Your nonverbal cues can say just as much as your words, so it's essential to be aware of how you're presenting yourself. A calm and open demeanor can help put others at ease and promote more constructive conversations. When you're calm and composed, you're better able to think clearly and respond thoughtfully. This can help you navigate challenging situations with more ease and confidence. By being mindful of your tone and body language, you can communicate more effectively and assertively, without being aggressive. Setting clear boundaries is another critical aspect of standing up for yourself. When you communicate your limits clearly, you're more likely to be respected by others. This means being direct, specific, and respectful when expressing your needs. Setting boundaries involves being clear about what you're willing and not willing to do. This can help prevent overcommitting and resentment. When you set clear boundaries, you're more likely to feel confident and assertive, rather than anxious or resentful. Boundaries can be challenging to set, especially if you're not used to asserting yourself. However, by being clear and direct, you can communicate your needs more effectively and avoid feelings of burnout or resentment. By setting clear boundaries, you can take care of yourself and communicate more effectively with others. Empathy plays a significant role in assertive communication. When you understand and acknowledge others' perspectives, you're more likely to have a productive and respectful conversation. This means being willing to listen and consider different viewpoints. Empathy involves more than just understanding others, it also involves showing that you care. When you acknowledge others' feelings and needs, you're more likely to build trust and rapport. By being empathetic, you can communicate more effectively and assertively, without being aggressive. Empathy can help prevent conflicts and promote more constructive conversations. When you combine empathy with assertiveness, you can communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships. Dealing with conflict can be challenging, but there are strategies that can help. One approach is to stay solution-focused, rather than getting bogged down in blame or negativity. This means looking for ways to resolve the issue, rather than placing blame. Staying solution-focused involves being proactive and collaborative. When you work together to find a solution, you're more likely to find a positive outcome. Another key strategy is to avoid personal attacks or criticisms. When you focus on the issue rather than the person, you're more likely to have a constructive conversation. By staying solution-focused and avoiding personal attacks, you can navigate conflicts more effectively and assertively. So, what are the key takeaways from our discussion today? First, standing up for yourself doesn't have to mean being aggressive or confrontational. By being self-aware, using I statements, and practicing active listening, you can communicate more assertively and respectfully. Maintaining a calm tone and body language, setting clear boundaries, and practicing empathy can also help you communicate more effectively. When conflicts arise, staying solution-focused and avoiding personal attacks can help you navigate challenging situations. Assertiveness is a skill that takes practice, but it's worth the effort. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships. If you've had experiences with assertiveness, we'd love to hear about them. Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.